Hi, I'm Jim Hodges, Research Director at Heavy Reading, part of Omdia. And today I'm joined with Troy Cross, who is Vice President of Sales at Ozmo. So Troy, thanks for joining me today. For people who maybe aren't familiar with Ozmo, maybe tell us a little bit about Ozmo and how you're helping customers with the customer experience.
Yeah, you bet. So Osmo's a SaaS company. We're based in the U.S. We've been working in North America with some of the largest carriers in the world, AT&T, Verizon, Google, just a little credibility there. And essentially we help carriers provide superior technical support. And we do this in a couple ways. First of all, we create an agent experience that customer service agents just love, where we create these visualizations of devices, emulators, if you will, so the agent can actually walk the customer through live, troubleshoot with the customer and answer the questions efficiently and hopefully the first time. And agents really enjoy this because they know that whatever the customer calls in, whatever device or app, that they have the experience in front of them to help the user. And then secondly, we create these self-service experiences with carriers, goes on websites, mobile apps, chat experiences, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later, where hopefully customers can find answers on their own and avoid the customer contact altogether. So we've been working quite successfully in North America. We're excited about expanding our reach into Europe and the rest of the world, and that's why we're here today.
Good stuff. Okay, thank you. So Troy, what are some of the biggest challenges that carriers face in supporting customer service for customers, and how are you helping them really address these?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot there, but I think I'm going to focus in on two subjects.
Okay.
So the financial aspect of it and then the technical complexity. So for the financial aspect, customer service is one of the biggest drivers of expense for carriers. And so from their perspective, they're looking for ways to avoid the call in the first place. And then when they do get the call, to be able to answer it efficiently the first time and hopefully with a good outcome. And that's what Ozmo does. So we have the self-serve experiences I talked about before, the hopefully deflect calls from the call center. And when calls do come in, they can use Ozmo for whatever the question is and hopefully get off the call quickly, but with a delighted customer.
Okay.
And then technical complexity aspect, all you have to do is walk around the show and understand every year the devices and applications become much more complex. They become intertwined with each other, and increasingly the carriers are being called on to provide answers on devices they never sold the customer, right? They become hopefully the hometown CTO, if you will. And so how do you train your customer support agents to be experts on all of this, right? And of course you can't, but that's where Osmo comes in. We can help the carrier provide that level of expertise and to their customers become that trusted expert.
So Troy, Ozmo is always evolving, and obviously there's a lot happening in 2025 with devices, with a lot of new services. So what can really customers look at, or if they come to your booth here and see in 2025, what can customers really expect from Ozmo, and how are you really kind of helping customers really, and people attending your event today really understand what's happening with customer services?
That's a great question. So beyond the core product, which is exciting, we'll be showing carriers, but it won't surprise you that we'll be talking about AI, right? Because AI is already impacting the customer service industry in big ways, and that's only going to accelerate in the coming years. So Osmo's committed to making sure that our product goes along with the trends and the AI experiences that carriers are going to be putting in place. So I'll just show you real quick, just as an example. In the interest of time, I had Yogi kind of go through this 5 minutes ago, and you can just see he, as a customer, typed in, "Hey, I need help setting up a second phone number on my phone."
Yeah.
The agent comes back and says, "Great, what kind of phone do you have?" iPhone 16, and then the agent comes back and says, "Well, here are all the different ways that you can set up a different phone number." And so it's walking you through the complex interaction of a dual SIM configuration, right? And then you quickly, well, here's how you do it on your phone in a very kind of rich media interface. So it's not just sort of text coming back from ChatGPT. It's something that the customer can use whatever their technical capabilities are.
Yeah, and I think it's really important because it helps them graphically as well, really understand that.
That's right.
Yeah.
And the key here, beyond just the interface, is the fact that this is a trusted answer, right? And so large language models still have an issue with finding the most likely answer, but maybe not the true answer, right? And it's really important for carriers, whatever answers they give back, that it's trusted. And so finding that balance between Gen AI and sort of the the technical integrations that Ozmo is going to bring to the AI experience.
Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, listen, Troy, thank you for joining me today and walking me through this demo. There's a lot of really interesting things happening on the whole customer service and testing part. So,
Yeah.
so well done, and look forward to what happens beyond 2025.
Yeah, thanks for coming by.
Thank you very much.